I'm Chris Schneider. Welcome to Lake TV's Classic Game of the Week. Let's go back to October 21st, 2016 for this great playoff game between Camdenton and West Plains. This was a first-round playoff game. The Lakers had beaten the Zizzers early in the season on the way to a 6-3 record going into this game. This game would turn out to be a classic indeed. Would Camdenton get on a playoff roll, or would West Plains come in and pull off the upset? Well, you'll have to watch through the last play of the game to find out. We hope you enjoy our Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from the first round of the 2016 Class 4 playoffs.
And we are set for district playoff high school football right here on Lake TV. Set to kick for the Camdenton Lakers. Kyler Wilson does the honor. Sorry, Bryce Metcalf rather does the kicking, as he always does. Fan section hear the jaws of death, and a short kick by Metcalf fielded at about the 27. Now reversing field is a Zizzer. He makes his way all the way up to the 40-yard line, and that's excellent starting field position on the return for the Zizzers. That's Braden Ligyard. So a good field position here for the Zizzers, and we'll see if they don't try to get their stud Keegan Hoops going here early. Out of the shotgun, and quick hitter to the outside. That's quarterback Connor Rackley. Quick hitter, and that's good for 12 yards and a first down. Billy Holloway, leading receivers for the Zizzers, had the reception. So 1st and 10 now, and here is Mr. Hoops, and his first carry goes for just 3 yards down to the 46. Now, Sean, the thing about tonight's game, Jeff Shore's in his 6th year, his first 3 seasons after taking over for his father. District championships, 2011, 12, 13. Last 2 years, not the same case, and I know that Coach Shore is as eager as anyone to get back in the habit of winning those district championships. So on 2nd down, it's the read option, and taken down just about a half yard behind the line of scrimmage. Luke Rasmussen, who's really come on strong this year for Coach Jeff Shore and this Laker defense. Only a sophomore, Rasmussen shows you all year long why he's going to be a force to be reckoned with the next couple of seasons here for the Purple Haze.
Big, strong kid. You know, he's an athlete that's, like you said, he's coming on strong.
Quick rollout here, and Holloway with the reception, and he'll be taken down by Jackson Ezard. Seth Harris comes in afterwards and cleans up the play, and that's a quick hitter once again to Holloway, but just 3 yards. That's going to bring up 4th down now. They are in a punt formation now. No one back for Camdenton, and now rushing back for the Lakers is Gabe Kurtz. He's also come on strong here late. So the Zizzer punter with a high end over end kick, and that's going to bounce at about the 20-yard line and be fielded right there at the 19. So 1st and 10 now. We'll get our first look at the Camdenton offense after their defense does a nice job. After the initial first down by the Zizzards, they force a punt by West Plains. We'll tell you, it's going to be interesting to see. Coach Shore really has been different all season long as far as how he splits the reps between Dylan Decker and Isaiah Lumley at quarterback. It'll be interesting to see if he rides the hot end or if he switches every quarter like we saw a couple weeks ago. First down give, that's Todd Simpson from the fullback position. He carries a couple of Zizzer defenders. He's got about 3 yards on the carry. Something to note now, the Lakers are without number 21 Austin Stamper. He's sidelined, and of course Harmony, one of the big defensive playmakers, also sidelined tonight with injuries. So we'll see if that doesn't affect the Lakers. So 5 yards on the first down carry for Simpson. That brings up 2nd and 5. Decker the inside give and nothing doing. Not sure who the ball carrier was there as Simpson once again, and they're going to give him 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down and 4 now. Webb on the stop for the Zizzers, and so 3rd down and 3 now for Camdenton. 9:49 left in the first quarter of play. Decker, the misdirection play. Jay Griffin, the carry. He's got 4 yards, and that's good for a Laker first down. Griffin's first carry of the night. It goes for 4, and it's a big one. It's a Laker first down. He comes in as the Lakers' leading rusher. He has over 1,000 yards on the season, and he continues to impress on the ground.
Definitely does, and no surprise here, William, out of the gate. We see Camdenton starting to control the line of scrimmage, take control of it, and start, out with some running game.
Yeah, very early, and on the 3rd and 3, some success. Now it's going to be Bo Shore, the ball carrier. And as we see here early already, the third Laker getting a carry. Looks like Coach Shore is going to try to keep the fresh legs in there and carrying the ball on a night that, well, I would assume probably going to get fairly chilly at some point in time here in Camdenton. Just make sure you tune in. Here's the sweep outside. It's Griffin. He gets a good lead block. Across the 50 and pushed out of bounds. They're going to spot him out at about the 42-yard line. That's good for 23 yards, another Laker first down. 1st and 10, balls at the 41. Play action now. Flush from the pocket. Decker makes a couple of guys miss. Now throws across his body. He's got Griffin, who makes the first guy miss to the outside. He's across the 20, lowers his head, and he's pushed out at about the 17-yard line, and that's a big-time play. Goes for 24 yards as Dylan Decker shows you why we highlighted him in the pregame show. Does indeed. Decker now under center. The pitch outside. Griffin cuts back across. Now he's close to the 10. He burrows forward, and he's going to be taken down right there at the 10. We'll give him 7 yards. We'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Indeed, so 2nd down and 3 now. There's the give. Griffin once again rolls forward. I think he's got a Laker first down to the 12-yard line. We'll give him 3 yards, and that'll bring up 1st down and goal now. 4th first down on this initial drive here for Camdenton. So 1st down and goal now. Ball at the 7. Decker, the pitch outside to Griffin. He cuts across inside. He rumbles into the end zone. And that's a touchdown for Camdenton. They lead 6-0. Inside of 6 minutes to play. There's 5:53 left in the first. Extra point attempt. The hold will be by Stidham. It's down, the kick up by Metcalf. And Bryce Metcalf bangs it through, and it's 7-0 Camdenton. So after Camdenton gets a stop and the ball back in their offense, they drive down the field and score on the legs of Jay Griffin. It's 7-0. Of course, heavy dosage of Jay Griffin. He had a 24-yard reception, and he also has a 7-yard touchdown run to cap the drive. So Metcalf now the kick, and it's a liner. Bounces inside the 15 and then into the end zone as Holloway watches it roll for the touchback. And so West Plains now 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Connor Rackley now. The give, and that's Hoops. He has good yardage, has about 6. Interesting to see Connor Rackley, the freshman, in there at quarterback instead of Landry Randolph. Coach Harry feels confident about the freshman in there. So Rackley in at quarterback, 2nd and 4. He's out of the shotgun. In motion is Holloway. They fake the handoff there. They pitch out to Hoops. Hoops now with a full head of steam, still on his feet. Makes his way down to the 39-yard line. That's 13 yards, and that's a Zizzer first down.
Fantastic run right there, William. You know how he's getting his, his 245 yards. That kid took the pitch and actually just turned his shoulders and went downhill. There was no running outside, getting to the sidelines. He cut it up and took it for 13 yards.
Yeah, a little guy, but, man, he's a punishing runner. He's done it all season long to the tune of 2,020 yards entering tonight's ball game, and he gets the call once again, follows his blockers, rolls up to the 46-yard line. That time he has 7 yards and very, very close to midfield. As we saw that first possession, West Plains able to cross the midfield boundary, but then we're forced to punt. So out of the shotgun now is Rackley. Holloway once again in motion. He's going to get the quick hitter. Outside, good quick pitch, and Holloway now breaks free. He may go. It's going to be a foot race down the sideline, and winning that race to the outside is Simpson. He pushes him out of the 22-yard line. but that's good for 33 yards and a first down for West Plains.
Fantastic play right there, but if you noticed, William, out of the backfield, we had Keegan Hoops going out there lead block and got out of the backfield, went out there, made a key block on the cornerback to break that thing free. Incredible play right there.
Yeah, you touched on it. It was Jackson Ezard, the man that was running in motion, that would have been responsible for Holloway, and that's why you saw that. Now quick hitter outside as Wise brings him down, the intended receiver hauling that one in outside. And that is Deegan Simpson, I believe. That'll bring up second down and 5 now. Sorry, Justin Nichols, rather, with the reception on the outside. So second down and 5, 3:40 left in the first quarter. Hoops now with the give. He puts his head down and rolls forward down to about the 11-yard line, and that's another first down, it looks like, although they may measure here. So first down and goal. Keegan Hoops, the ball carrier, and Bo Shore fights off the block and then takes him down. So that'll bring up second down and goal now. Bo Shore did a really nice job on that play, fighting off his would-be blocker, and then makes a nice sound tackle in the outside. So now in motion is Hoops. He gets the handoff, follows his blocker inside the 5, and he's taken down there at about the 2 or 3 yard line. Then they spot him down to the 3. That's going to bring up third down and goal from the 3 after a gain of 7. It's Hoops, and he's going to be stopped short of the goal line as defense does a nice job wrapping him up. Todd Simpson in on the stop, and he's taken down. Shot will bring up fourth down now. So nice job by Camdenton, and that's going to bring up a big-time decision for Coach Steve Airy. And I think decision made. He leaves his offense out in the field, and they're going to try to tie this ball game with a touchdown and extra point. Fourth and goal. Under center is Rackley. He's reaching for it. No indication yet. And they call the touchdown, and it's Connor Rackley, the freshman quarterback, calls his own number on fourth and goal, and that has got to be the biggest touchdown of his freshman career thus far.
I'm sure that man's excited. I tell you what, we just saw the Zizzers come out and do what we thought they would do. You know, take the ball, respond, and take the ball down the field and score.
Trey Cressman now out to attempt the extra point. The hold by Taylor Cornish. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Cressman knocks it through, and we're knotted at 7. We are tied at 7, so the kick by Cressman bounces at about the 20 and then picked up right there by Jake Hill, and here he goes now outside across the 25 up to about the 29-yard line, and that's where Camdenton starts first and 10, and we have a shaken up Laker on the field. It was Ryan Smythe who's shaking up Laker, although he is able to come off the field under his own power, so that's a good sign. Misdirection play. Wise gets the carry for the Lakers outside across the 35-yard line, and nice mixed direction play for Camdenton. He has about 7 yards. That'll bring up second down and 3. Second down and 3 now as we're inside a minute to play in the first quarter. Decker inside give. Todd Simpson, he has first down yardage across the 40 up to the 43-yard line. We'll give him 8 yards on that carry, and that'll bring up first down. So first down and 10 now, ball at the 42-yard line. Decker stays in at quarterback. We've yet to see Isaiah Lumley. Same play we saw a second ago. This time it's faked. Decker now airs it out, looking for Stedman. Just overshoots him, and I'll tell you what, he had a step, and Decker did a nice job to throw it up and give his receiver a chance. Just past the outstretched arms of Parker Stidham. It looked like he kind of cut that route short and was trying to cut across the field, and Decker was leading him up the field. Very close.
Tough throw. Just a smidge long right there, William.
Very, very close. So second down and 10 now. 23 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Give now to Jackson Ezard. Did he come across the set? He's taken down to the backfield. Very, very good piece of tackling on the play, and that's number 16, Justin Nichols. So after 1 quarter of play, we are knotted at 7. The Zizzers and Camdenton Lakers, an opening round of the district playoffs. We'll be right back on Lake TV.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from late October 2016, a first-round playoff showdown between Camdenton and West Plains. Let's get back to the action on Lake TV.
Camdenton Lakers now, they face 3rd and 10 from their own 42-yard line. After the quick hitter to Jackson Ezard is stopped at the line of scrimmage by Justin Nichols, the leading defensive playmaker for the Zizzer team. And Sean, we were both kind of wondering in the pregame, what is a Zizzer? We were doing our research and got some interesting answers online, and we just decided we would leave that one alone. So 3rd and 10 now. Decker calls his own number, and he's going to be swallowed up. And guess what? Justin Nichols in the backfield for a tackle for a loss. That's his 12th tackle for a loss this season. As we talked about him the play prior, that's going to bring up 4th down and 12 now after the 2-yard loss.
Well, as you said, William, 129 tackles on the year. Right there, the man is all over the field.
Indeed now, as you see, Decker stays in there for a second. Now he'll back up into more of a punt formation. We talked about all he does. He also punts, and now he's going to look to keep it, trying to get outside, and he's taken down by number 54 on the special teams unit. And that's Dakota Anderson, the senior, with a big-time stop. That's going to go down as a quarterback sack. Now Decker took the snap. Looked like he wanted to run for it in Camdenton. That's a costly turnover inside their own end now as the Zizzers start 1st and 10 from the Camdenton 35. Connor Rackley in at quarterback again now. Little screen now. He's got Hoops, who's got some blockers out in front. He's across the 20, still going all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that's good for 20 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now. Rackley under pressure, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. That'll go for a sack. Parker Ray and Grant Norton, they're going to share that one.
Great.
As they drop him in the backfield for a 3-yard sack.
Well, that's great penetration on the defense right there. They're getting into the backfield. They're putting pressure on the quarterback, and they're starting to try to control the line of scrimmage here.
So 2nd down and 13. Hoops can't decide which side of the set he wants to be on. He now gets the handoff from the left side, and he's upended and taken down after a short gain by Bo Shore and also by Harrison Brownell. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12, partner. And so far tonight, West Plains is 0 for 2 on 3rd downs. This is not an easy play, so now it's going to be an end zone shot looking for his man, and he overshoots him as Landry Randolph had just a step, but he's overshot by Connor Rackley. That's going to bring up 4th down and 12 now.
And it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 12, William.
It'd be a 35-yard field goal now. That one's
fumble
on the ground, and it's handled right there. That's going to go for a quarterback sack for Bo Shore, as he actually just a dead ball on the ground was the quarterback Rackley, and that's a bad snap, and Camdenton catches a break. They take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Well, I'm kind of surprised that the Zizzers had the ball in the air that much on that possession. Quick inside hitter. Simpson now tries to keep the legs turning, and he's down to the 39-yard line. We'll give him 9 yards, and Simpson now with his 4th carry of the evening has 9. Indeed, they do now. In 2nd and 1, Decker under center. The inside give to Simpson once again. He's got 1st down yardage across the 35. Takes it up to the 38-yard line. So on 1st down now, the delayed handoff goes to Griffin. He cuts back across the set and taken down there. And in the backfield making that play, Mitchell Mahan. That goes for minimal yardage. They're going to say maybe a yard. We're going to call it no gain. Brings up 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 now. Decker with the handoff to Wise, and he is met momentarily by guess who? Justin Nichols once again, and Wise has 1 yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Great penetration right there in the backfield. Man's, coming through the line of scrimmage, not getting picked up, and he hit him a yard deep in the backfield, and just happened to turn it into a 1-yard gain. But it's tough if you're getting some pressure that deep in the backfield.
Yeah, Nichols continues to impress from that linebacker position. Another tackle for that young man brings up 3rd down and 8. And they're going to keep it on the ground to Wise, and in the backfield, that's Hoops takes him down for a loss of 3. Keegan Hoops, the running back, and we'll see what the flag is. It's going to be a chop block against the Zizzers. That's a big-time penalty here for West Plains as they look to be getting off the field as they had held Camdenton, and it's going to be a chop block. So 1st and 10 now as the ball's at the 47-yard line after the penalty. Delayed reverse, and it goes to Jake Hill, who tries to get outside, and he cannot. Nice piece of tackling. That's Taylor Cordish for the Zizzers, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain. As there's 64 teams in Class 4, and they play till somebody wins it all. And Decker now taken down. Quarterback sack behind the line of scrimmage. Way behind the line of scrimmage to the tune of an 8-yard loss. So 3rd down and 16. Fakes the end around. Now he's got Simpson on the screen. He's got it going a little bit. Here's Todd Simpson, cuts back inside across the 40, and he's taken down at the 32-yard line. And just like that, a 19-yard gain for Todd Simpson on 3rd and 16, and the Lakers with a big-time 1st down.
Couldn't ask for a better play call right there, William. You're talking about taking them back from 3rd and 7 back to 3rd and 16. It changes your entire playbook right there. And, what a perfect call right there by Coach Shore, with a delayed screen pass.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. You hit the nail on the head. Great call, and it was executed to perfection now as Griffin gets the pitch outside and takes it down to the 25-yard line before being taken down by Justin Nichols once again. But I'll tell you what, that is 2 3rd down and longs. First the chop block, so they get the 1st down on the penalty yardage, and then after that you have the big-time 22-yard catch and run by Todd Simpson, and that's got to be deflating for the Zizzer defense. So 4:58 left in the first half here as we are all tied at 7. Decker now, the delay. He's going to be looking. He steps up in the pocket. He keeps it. He had Parker Stidham wide open. He's now taken down at the 19 after gaining 1st down yardage. Really a nice job by Decker, but I'll tell you what, if he were able to keep his eyes downfield just for a split second longer, he had Parker Stidham, his favorite target, streaking wide open across the middle of the field.
He did, but what a great play right there. You turned something in, at a 15-yard loss right there. Had tremendous amount of pressure. There was 3-4 guys in the backfield on him. He cut it upfield, and he turned something into a positive play right there and got him a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs on the legs of Decker. The pitch outside goes to Griffin, and he's going to try to cut back inside. He makes his way down to the 15-yard line. It's good for 4 for Jay Griffin. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. That's Griffin. He gets the call, and he takes it down close to 1st down yardage. He's up to about the 9, and he stopped there. That's going to bring up 3rd down and very, very short. They've got Wise and Shore at the fullback position split, and they've got Jay Griffin in the backfield. The give is to Griffin, and he is very nearly stopped in the backfield. Second effort, he may have got it. And I'll tell you what, Justin Nichols blew it up in the backfield again. Griffin leans forward. They're going to call him short of the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th and inches, and another big-time play by Justin Nichols. Decker, the give to Griffin. He's got 1st down yardage down to about the 6-yard line, and that's good for a 4-yard gain and another Laker 1st down. Decker, the pitch to Griffin, who will try to get outside, and he will, and we're going to have an illegal block here against Bo Shore. Going low, it's going to be a shot block. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll negate the touchdown, and it was about as clear as day as all 3 officials threw their flag.
Unfortunate error on a young man right there. Looks like we had the corner. Takes it in for the score, but obviously it's going to be called back on some penalties.
Inside give, Bo Shore, he's taken down, and Big time piece of hitting right there, 44 and 68 for West Plains as Ian Airy, son of head coach Steve Airy, in on the stop, as well as Mason Wilbanks on the play. And the Zizzers burn their first time out, and I like this call right here by Coach Steve Airy. What he's doing here, he's planning on 3 more plays, and he wants to leave as much time on the clock for his offense to get the ball and try to score before the break. And the Lakers 2nd and goal. Fake pitch outside, and Griffin now inside the 5, still on his feet. He will score, this time from 14 yards out. And the Lakers take the lead right back from the Zizzers.
Great call right there by Coach Short William. I mean, that was a fake reverse, a little bit of misdirection play, and they took it to the house.
Yeah, you talked about it. That player coming across the formation, Jake Hill, I believe, was just enough to take that second level of defense for for West Plains and shift their momentum the other way, and that allowed Griffin to spring himself into the end zone from 14 yards out, and he has his 2nd touchdown of the evening. So Parker Stidham in for the hold. Bryce Metcalf, the extra point is up, and it is good. So with 1:37 left in the opening half of district playoff football, Camdenton leads the West Plains Zizzers 14-7. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching the Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from the 2016 playoffs, a showdown between Camdenton and West Plains.
Camdenton regains their 7-point advantage with 1:37 left in the first half of play, and Bryce Metcalf now set to kick to West Plains. They've got 1:37 left on the clock and 2 timeouts. We'll see if they can march down the field and get some points on before the break. Metcalf's kick now. Line drive, bounces there and fielded at the 20-yard line by number 7 of West Plains. He finds a hole, still on his feet, and he's taken down at the 37-yard line. In on the stop for Camdenton, that's number 78, Riley Stidham, younger brother of Parker Stidham, and that's a nice play. Looks like he almost grabbed the face mask, but nothing called, so must have been the jersey in front. Nice tackling by the young man. Tomorrow afternoon. So low throw right there, fielded by Hoops, and that's a nice play right there. That's good for 18 yards on first down, and that's a nice play.
That's a great call right there. You come out, you're expecting them to probably hand the ball off and gain a few yards, establish the offense, and they come out and throw a big play on first down.
Hoops showing he can do it on the backfield as well now. And the ball's on the ground. It's a sack strip for Stidham. It's a race there, and it's still on the ground.
And it's Camdenton Lakers got the ball.
Picked up by Jay Griffin on the play. And I'll tell you what, it was a sack strip for Parker Stidham. He did a wonderful job on the quarterback, and the Camdenton Lakers take over 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Decker now, the misdirection play, gives it to Wise, who gets outside, and there's Wise, and down to about the 21-yard line. We're going to have an illegal block or a penalty here against Camdenton. Looks to be coming back. So Camdenton now inside a minute to play in this first half. They'll have it 1st and long. We'll wait to see where exactly this is spotted. So it's going to be 1st and 13 from the 34 now, and looks like we have a timeout called by West Plains. Pitch outside now. It's a fake reverse as Jay Griffin makes his way down to the 31-yard line. Yeah, he has about 7 yards on the carry. Into the flat and very nearly intercepted and then caught by Parker Stidham. What a break for the Lakers. Underthrown by quarterback Dylan Decker and in and out of the hands of the defender, and then it's Parker Stidham. Great concentration. Hauls it in, and he's very close to a Laker first down, and he has it. So what a nice play by Parker Stidham. Be 1st and 10, balls at the 29-yard line, or 24-yard line rather. Couple of timeouts here for Camdenton in 19 seconds, so you figure they're going to have 3 to 4 plays here to try to score the football from the 24-yard line.
Well, if you're Camdenton here, I think you had to take a shot at the end zone. We got first down.
Decker now does just that, and it's deflected and falls incomplete. Decker very fortunate there because that ball popped in the air, thrown behind the receiver. Luckily, with the 3 West Plains Zizzers looming in the secondary, it eludes all 3 of them, and that brings up second down and 10 now. Decker out of the shotgun. He's looking for Stidham, who has a step, and he overshoots him, and Stidham very nearly makes the adjustment and makes the play. And Stidham did a nice job getting his body turned around to make a play, and Decker did a nice job giving him an opportunity to go get that football. That falls harmlessly to the turf. That'll bring up third down and 10, and with 7 seconds left, Coach Shore says, let's talk about it. So third down and 10 now. And Isaiah Lumley is now in there at quarterback, and that's going to force West Plains to call a timeout. Dylan Decker with one full working arm. Of course, he's got that cast over that wrist. He just makes some circus-style catches, and he's going to be lining up here at the bottom of your screen as you see him right here under the scoreboard, and they have covering him Garrell McGinley. So Lumley now throws into the flat for Decker, and that falls incomplete with it about 2 seconds left, and under a lot of pressure was Lumley. And with 2 seconds left, Camdenton calls their last timeout. 4th and 10, this is it. Decker pitches it. Now Ezard now, once again, it's Jake Hill. He cuts inside at the 20, and he'll make his way down to about the 13 before he's taken down there. So creative play, goes for 11 yards, and that's going to conclude our first half of play. It's 14-7, and we are underway. The kick is high end over end, fielded on a bounce by Jackson Ezard at his 14. He's got a hole now, trying to get outside, and it's actually Jake Hill, the return man. He takes it up to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 Lakers. First half stats, Sean. Camdenton was 2 of 6 on third down. West Plains 0 for 3 on third down conversions. Camdenton topped the Zizzers with 10 first downs compared to West Plains with only 6. So after the return, Lakers 1st and 10, they're out in the ice set under center. The handoff goes to Griffin, and he's taken down at about the 31-yard line. We'll give him 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. And we get our answer. Decker still in there at quarterback. Pitch outside to Griffin. Nice block by Todd Simpson. He lowers his head and delivers a mind-boggling blow to number 89 of West Plains. And Simpson springs his tail back for about an 8-yard gain, and he's very close to first down yardage, and I think he has it. We'll see if they bring out the sticks and measure, or if they give him the first down.
It was a fantastic block right there, opening up the running back to get the corner, turn upfield, and as you said, we're close to a first down.
First down and 10 now. Decker the inside give to Simpson. He's got a couple. So 2nd down and 7. Decker now, the pitch again, and it's Simpson who just absolutely waylays the fullback, and I'm not sure why we don't have a horse collar tackle as Griffin's pulled down from his horse collar. He has 8 yards and another first down now for the Lakers. Yeah, it definitely should have been a horse collar. Sean, you saw it first.
Yeah, William, he took it up the sideline and looked like from here, there was a horse collar miscall right there. But overall, what a great play from Camdenton. I mean, what we've seen right here in the first half, they've come out and done what we thought they were going to do, William, and that's establish the line of scrimmage and run the football.
And what another great lead block by Todd Simpson. He is just running people over at this point in time. The give now to Griffin, and he's pushed backwards after he makes his way up to the 46-yard line. We'll give him 4 yards in that first down carry. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. So Decker now, the give to Zach Wise. He lowers his shoulder. He's down to about the 43-yard line, but we have a flag, and I think once again we could see a clipping call. I'll tell you what, some of these guys going low on both sides of the ball. We'll wait for the official's call. Yeah, chop block. That's going to be a big one. That's going to back up the Lakers, and they'll be faced with a second down and long. So second down and 22 after the penalty yardage. Here's the reverse. It's faked. Griffin cuts inside. He's up to the 44-yard line. Mitchell Mahan with the stop, the junior defensive back. And
a lot of misdirection plays running tonight by Camdenton.
yeah, they like to put those guys in motion and keep the defense on their feet. Play action from Decker, looks over the middle. He looks for his tight end, Parker Stidham, who's triple covered, hauls it in anyway. He's taken down at the 44-yard line. That's an 11-yard gain on 3rd and 16, and that'll bring up 4th down and 5.
What a fantastic throw and catch right there. As you said, he just threaded the needle right in there with triple coverage. The young man snagged it, pulled it in, and turned it into some positive yards.
So 4th and 5 now. And we're going to have a false start against the Lakers, so that is a big penalty. That's going to back them up to a 4th and 10 situation, and we'll see if Coach Shore doesn't change his mind after the penalty yardage. Oh, and I stand corrected. They're going to get West Plains for an offsides, and what that's going to do, essentially be an automatic first down. The give now to Griffin, and he's taken down once again by Nichols on the stop. He's been all over defensively tonight for West Plains. Bring up second down and 7. Second down and 7, 7:26 to pitch to Zach Wise. He's outside, he lowers his head, he's got 10 yards and a Laker first down, and that is a nice piece of running by the young man, and he has another Laker first down, their 4th of this second half already. Looking for Stidham from 27 yards out, and it's a score. And Camdenton extends their lead. Dylan Decker from 27 yards out finds his favorite target. And once again, it's Parker Stidham. Now in for the extra point after the 27-yard catch. And touchdown from Stidham. He'll do the place holding. The kick is up, and it is good. And that's got to be a very encouraging sign as Bryce Metcalf is 3 for 3 tonight on the extra point attempts. So it is now 21-7 as the Lakers take their opening drive all the way down the field and punch it in. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from late October 2016, a first-round playoff showdown between Camdenton and West Plains. Let's get back to the action on Lake TV.
We're back now just in time for Bryce Metcalf as it's fielded inside the 20-yard line on the kickoff return. And Utto,
got some room. He's got some room. What a great move. Oh, he's got the corner.
Still on his feet. And it's Braden Lidgard.
Going to go.
All the way to the house. Is there a flag on the field? There is not. And Lidgard, just like that, answers the call, and the West Plains Zizzers pull within 8 points. And tell you what, Camdenton extended their lead, and just like that, that's a touchdown, and what an incredible return. Number 7, he's a freshman, Braden Lidgard. He takes that one over 80 yards to the house. It's going to go 84 yards officially, and what a game-changing play that thing could end up being.
Well, William, he took that. It looked like he had a seam right there and broke it to the outside, turned the corner, and there was no stopping him.
And the extra point from Cressman is up, and it is good. So just like that, partner Camdenton, they have the 2-score lead. And on the ensuing kickoff, it's Lidgard, 84 yards to the house, and West Plains pulls within a score.
And just like that, 84-yard touchdown return.
And the kick fielded at the 16 by Hill, and he tries to mimic Lidgard. He's all the way up to the 40-yard line. What a piece of returning, and the flag comes out. Maybe a late hit.
Tough return right there. He had probably 11 guys on his back right there. He was trying to do some work by himself, but what a great return out to the 45-yard line. We'll see what happens.
Going to be 1st and 10 now for Camdenton. 6:26 left in the 3rd. Decker now the inside give. Nothing doing for Simpson. He has just a couple. We'll give him 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Decker, your quarterback, he gives it to Griffin. He's across midfield and held up right there. Nice tackle. That's big number 56 on the stop, Hayden Smith. Decker, the pitch outside to Wise. What a block by Simpson. Wise cuts back across. He's inside the 35, all the way down to the 32-yard line. And that is an 18-yard gain. Another Camdenton Laker first down.
Well, just like that, William, we get a perfect play right there. Execution. Picked up a couple fantastic blocks, turned it upfield, and as you said, picked up 18.
First down and 10. Outside, and once again, Simpson knocks another guy on his butt. Here goes Wise inside the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 13-yard line after a gain of 18 yards.
Incredible young man right there, just play after play coming out there and pancaking these guys. Laying some good blocks down, getting an opportunity for the running back to get out there and make something happen.
First and 10, Camdenton. They've got it at the 16-yard line. Decker under center, the inside give to Simpson. You got to reward the big fella for all the blocking he's been doing, and he has about 4 yards, maybe 5. That'll bring up second down and 5. Simpson once again gets the call. He has a couple inside the 10. They're going to spot him at the 9-yard line. We'll give him 2 yards. That'll bring up third down and 3, although there is a penalty marker on the play. So it's going to be a foul against the Zizzers, and it's going to be a costly one because it's going to be an automatic first down, and it's going to set up a first and goal for the Lakers at the 5-yard line. Zach Wise in a tailback now. He's going to get the call. He cuts inside, and he's going to be taken down there. Nice piece of tackling. He was met by Jacob Webb, the junior, at the 3-yard line, and Webb allowed him to move the pile no further. That'll bring up second down and goal. So on second and goal, Griffin back into the tailback position. He already has 2 scores tonight. He gets the pitch, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and taken down by, guess who? Number 16, Justin Nichols. That's his 4th tackle for a loss, and this one could be his biggest as Jay Griffin looks to be shaken up after the play, and he's going to hobble off under his own power if he can, but I don't know if he's going to make it, folks. He's trying to get to the sideline, and that's going to bring up third down and goal after the negative play at the 8-yard line. It's third and goal from the 7. Decker pitches outside, and Wise inside the 5 and into the house for a touchdown, and that is his second of the evening. Now Wise rumbles in, and I'll tell you what, Camdenton now, they regain that 2-score advantage. It's 27-14. And Metcalf, the extra point is up, and it's good. So 28-14 with 1:59 left in the third quarter. And Camdenton, big-time drive to answer after West Plains pulls it within a score.
Well, they did, William. And, right there, Camdenton had to do what they needed to do. Meaning, the Zizzers took an opportunity. They took the ball 84 yards on a kickoff return. Camdenton bounces back, does exactly what we think they were going to do again, and takes the ball down the field methodically, controlling the line of scrimmage, and gets a touchdown.
Guess who again gets the return? Number 7, this time bottled up at the 36-yard line. Nice piece of returning by Lidgard again, and he has the Zizzers with it first and 10 at the 36-yard line. I'll tell you, when you're as young as Connor Rackley is and you're starting, and the jaws of death in your freshman year in the opening round of the district playoffs is a big stage.
It is a big
give to Hoops, and he's taken down, and good piece of tackling. That's Harrison Brownell. Holloway now in motion. He gets the carry on the sweep now, and he's got some good yardage. He cuts across the 45, and he's across midfield, taken down by Simpson, but not till he has 9 yards and a first down. 12 yards and a first down. He did a nice job following his blockers, and on that play we saw West Plains give Camdenton a little taste of their own medicine with that misdirection. So Hoops now in motion, can't decide which side he wants to stand on. Quick hitter now, it's Holloway outside. He spins inside and then taken down by Seth Harris on the outside. Tad Simpson also comes in as Holloway has 6 yards, and That'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Well, what a great target right there, William. You know, it was a great throw and catch. He made the first guy miss and turns into some positive yards.
And Hoops now has about 3, and then he's pushed back, and what a piece of tackling on the play. Gabe Kurtz, I'll tell you what, Kurtz is really, really a bit impressive the last few weeks for the Lakers. He's really came onto the scene and given Coach Shore an all-around hard-nosed defender that he can really trust in more than one position. And big-time stop there prevents Hoops from getting the first down. That'll bring up 3rd down and short. And that's going to conclude our 3rd quarter of play, Sean. So just 1 quarter left in this opening round of the district playoffs. 3rd and 1 now for West Plains. And we're going to have a flag now. Interesting to see what this is.
Doing a great job. We got to see them last week and cover them last week, William, and they had a fantastic year so far.
And nice job to throw it out, and you certainly got to throw the flag here. I'm not sure what Seth Harris was doing. Had an opportunity to let Rackley stay up. Now he was after him after the play was over, and at the very end just gave him a little shove to the ground. And really, I'll tell you what, if they come down and score quick here because of that penalty, that's a big-time no-no. Oh, wow, so we get an intentional grounding call here on the quarterback. Very fortunate for the Lakers. That goes as a loss of down and a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down and 20, folks. I'm sorry. Nice block as Connor Rackley calls his own number and gets a big chunk of that penalty yardage back as he makes his way to the 38-yard line. We're going to give him about 9 yards, maybe 8. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. Quick hitter across the middle. He's got his tight end. He has just 4. We do have a penalty on the play. That's Josh Hackworth, the junior tight end, standing 6'3". And there's the roughing the passer call now, and that's going to be an automatic 1st down. Sean, you saw it happen, huh?
Did. Unfortunately, right there, that's exactly, I mean, the Zizzers set up a perfect middle screen. You know, they let the guys through, tremendous amount of pressure, 4 guys in the backfield on him, and just one of those unnecessary plays where he gets hit just a little bit late and gets an automatic 1st down out of it.
And here come the Zizzers, now 1st and 10 from the 19. Rackley, the give to Hoops. He's got good yardage inside the 10. Now down to the 3-yard line, and that's a 16-yard gain, and that's one of the better runs we've seen Hoops have tonight. He's inside the 5. That'll bring up 1st down and goal. So West Plains now knocking on the doorstep. They've got it 1st and goal from the 4. Bradley, the give to Swoops. He cuts inside, and he tries to score. Nice job, Parker Stidham. Todd Simpson, rather, there with the stop. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal from inside the 1. And this time Swoops takes the handoff from his quarterback and he rumbles into the end zone. Then with 10:04 left here in the ball game now, 20-28. West Plains pulls within a 1-score game now, and obviously I like to call it inside the 1-yard line. You got to give it to your big hitter, and that is his 34th touchdown of the year, Sean, and that's an incredible number for the senior Keegan Hoops, and he's doing everything he can do to keep his ball team alive and playing football this season. The extra point is up, and it is good by Trey Cressman. So 7 for 7, a stat you're not used to seeing be perfect at the high school level, that being extra points, but tonight we've got just that. So with 10 minutes plus left in the ball game, it's 28-21. Camdenton leads West Plains. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching the Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from the 2016 playoffs, a showdown between Camdenton and West Plains.
And the kickoff now fielded inside the 20. A nice return, number 38. On the play for Camdenton, Winton Neal, the junior, and Camdenton has it 1st and 10 now. And what a game we have here. Decker pitches outside. It's Griffin now, and he's taken down after he tries to split the defense. He's got about 3 on the carry. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Decker, the inside give. That's Simpson, the fullback. The give goes to Wise and taken down from behind, and that goes for a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 3 after the defensive stop by West Plains and Camdenton. They're probably going to have to punt in this situation with so much time remaining and inside your own end. Decker now gets off a good one, and that's fielded inside the 20, right about the 20-yard line by number 18, and that's a nice job getting back there by Andrew Wheeler, not allowing that one to continue to roll further into his own territory. So 1st and 10 now from the 20-yard line, and we'll see what freshman quarterback Connor Rackley is made of. Holloway now in motion. Rackley takes the snap, and he's going to keep it on the quarterback read option. He breaks away, and Rackley taken down from behind by Jackson Ezerter. He may have won. He has 11 yards and a 1st down for West Plains. That's a good piece of running by the freshman. Hoops now inside carry, taken down by Seth Harris. He has about 7, and West Plains a couple of plays into this drive picking up some pretty big chunks of yardage. Pitch outside now to Hoops. Cuts back inside. He's got a 1st down and then some. He works his way all the way up to the 49-yard line. He's got 9 yards and another 1st down for West Plains. 1st and 10. Bradley, the quick give to Hoops. He is nailed, and that's Rasmussen delivering that hit, and that's going to be a 6-yard gain for Hoops, and he's picking up some good yardage. He's now over 100 for the game. So 2nd down and 4 as Holloway's in motion. The give to Hoops, and he's upended and pancaked there. He was hit by a couple of different Lakers. I see Bo Shore at the pile. Harrison Brownell also in on the play. And then big number 70 for these Camdenton Lakers, and that, my friends, is Wyatt Danhuser. And you hear the Purple Haze chants. On 3rd and 2, it's Hoops. He gets the carry. He's got a 1st down, and he's inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line, and Hoops has 5 yards, and that's another 1st down for West Plains. They've actually outgained Camdenton on 1st downs now. They've got 9 1st down this second half compared to Camdenton's 8 so far. So 1st and 10 now. Ball's at the 38-yard line. Out of the shotguns, Connor Bradley. To his left, Keegan Hoops. The give is to Billy Holloway, and whiffing on the tackle short and then taken down from behind. The give to Hoops. Keegan Hoops now across the 30-yard line down to the 27. He's got 7 yards, and that's another 1st down now. That's the 10th of the half, and West Plains doing a much better job of getting that push at the point of attack and really opening up some nice lanes for Keegan Hoops here in the second half. And they rush to the line to West Plains. Quick give to Hoops. He very nearly fumbles it, and it's actually Billy Holloway to the other side. Stutter steps trying to elude defenders. He's got 13 and another 1st down to the 15-yard line of Camdenton.
Fantastic play call right there. Been given to Hoops, and all of a sudden we run a misdirection, a counter play to the opposite side of the field, and breaks it open for
13-yard gain on the play. Yeah, Billy Holloway, he's been in motion all night long. Only probably his 2nd or 3rd carry. This time it's Hoops. He's got some blockers in front of him. He works his way inside the 10-yard line, and he's down to the 7, close to 1st down yardage. We're going to give him 8 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 now. 4:20 left in the ball game. If you're West Plains, you do not want to leave a lot of time here on the clock. Of course, you got to score first, as it's Hoops now inside the 5, and that's the best case scenario if you're the offense, because that's going to bring up 1st and goal and allow you a little more time to burn that clock, because if you tie this ball game, you know you don't want to give it back to Camdenton with much time. They've got all 3 of their timeouts, and so with it being 1st and goal, you may see if West Plains doesn't get cute with it. And it's Hoops inside, and he's into the house for a touchdown, and we're an extra point away from the West Plains Zizzers tying this district matchup. And it looks like quarterback Bradley here, or Rackley on the sideline trying to urge his coach, let's go for two. I'm not sure you'll see that happen. Like we touched on earlier, we've seen good place kickers in tonight's game as far as Metcalf and Cressman are concerned. Trey Cressman, the sophomore kicker, is 3 for 3 on the evening, but none were inside of 4 minutes.
Well, we'll see what they do, William, right here. As well as they're running the football, this might be an opportunity for them to punch it in.
And they bring their offense out on the field. Big time play, and Coach Jeff Shore very wisely burns the timeout. And they will attempt to go for two. Rackley out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. Throws into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is good. And guess who? Number 16, Justin Nicholas. And the Zizzers, they're on top for the first time tonight, 29-28, folks, and there is 3:48 left in the ballgame. Camdenton set to receive the kickoff. Here's the kick now from Cressman, fielded by Hill at his own 16-yard line. He's across the 25, and what a piece of tackling on the outside as Bryson Collins takes him down to the 23-yard line, and that has the Zizzer crowd erupting on the far sideline. They've got all the momentum, but 3:42 left on the clock and 2 timeouts and Coach Shore's arsenal. And here we go, folks. This is what you're born for. If you're a football player such as Dylan Decker, this is the opportunity you want. Senior season, district playoffs, inside of 4 minutes to go and you're down 1 with the football. Decker, the pitch goes to Griffin. He's got a hole, and he makes his way very close to the 30-yard line. He's taken down at the 29. He has 4 yards, brings up 2nd down and 6. Decker now the pitch to Griffin. He cuts inside. He's now across the 40. He spins. He's up to the 36-yard line, and that's good for a Laker first down. The clock shows 3 minutes, 5 seconds. Ball's the 36-yard line. 29-28 your score. Decker now rolls towards his right, steps up in the pocket, he's under pressure, tries to make a man miss, he will now across the 40, back inside, and he is waylaid at the 43-yard line. Clock continues to run. Big hit on the play. That's number 77, Quentin Stewart. He came in leading the Zizzers with 3 quarterback sacks on the season, although not a sack. That one will be felt by Dylan Decker for days to come. 2nd down and 6. The pitch is to Wise. Wise up towards the 45-yard line. They're going to give him a couple. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Decker now the inside give to Simpson, who's still on his feet, lowers his head, and he's got a Laker first down as he makes his way to the 46-yard line. That's good for 9, and another Laker first down.
Fantastic play call right there. I don't think anybody was expecting just a quick dive, a quick hit, and turned into a 9-yard gain.
And Todd Simpson shaking up on the play, looks to be a cramp, and his teammate Parker Stidham tries to urge the trainer to stay on the sideline as he was going to stretch that out for his buddy. But Todd Simpson going to have to take a moment to be evaluated. So we'll take a short commercial break, folks. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from late October 2016, a first-round playoff showdown between Camdenton and West Plains. Let's get back to the action on Lake TV.
1st and 10 Lakers. Ball's at the Zizzer 46-yard line. Decker under center. He pitches out. Here comes the end of round. Jackson now, that's ballsy. Oh boy, and Decker goes down. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it was a trick play. All kinds of factors going on there. He's dropped at the 43-yard line, and that's a loss of 13 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 23, and Camdenton has to hurry.
Tough call right there. A long time to develop, William. We had a double reverse quarterback pass that didn't work out in Camdenton's favor.
So 2nd and 23. Decker takes the snap. Back in the pocket, steps up. He throws now for Jake Hill, who comes back and plays defender. That one very nearly intercepted. The Lakers live to see another down as that falls incomplete. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 23. Obviously, in a situation where you're 4 down territory. Decker out of the shotgun and throws it incomplete. He was looking for Jay Griffin out of the backfield, falls harmlessly to the turf, and that brings up 4th and 21 in the season now on the line for the Camdenton Lakers. Minute 9 on the clock. Camdenton still timeouts on their side, but now they have to worry about extending this game. 4th and 21, it was a trick play that really backed the Lakers up. And we have a timeout. This looks to be going against the Zizzers. 3 wide receiver set. Simpson's the lone back in the backfield with Decker. He takes the snap now. Rolls out. Stutter steps, throws now. And Stidham was there, and what a play. What a defensive effort. And Andrew Wheeler comes into the ball game with 6 interceptions, and he has the game-sealing deflection on that one. And the West Plains Zizzers come into the jaws of death, and they are going to stun the 3-seeded Camdenton Lakers. Oh my. And that one's on the turf, picked up by the Lakers, and they have life. Are you kidding me? Oh, baby. Just like that, and it was a disastrous play from the get-go. West Plains had a 12th member of their offense on the field. He got off late. The snap was bad. It hits the turf, and it's recovered by Seth Harris of the Lakers, and they have life. Oh, baby, do you believe?
Unbelievable play. People were walking out of the stands thinking this was over, and just like that, Camdenton's got the football.
Decker now under center, has another shot. The pitch out to Griffin. He lowers his head, and he's inside the 40, down to about the 37, and the ball comes out, and we will wait for the ruling. They're going to say he was down. So Camdenton now, they have it at the 39. That's a 6-yard gain for Griffin. And we're inside a minute to play now. Only a 1-point ball game. Would you start thinking about field goal range or Bryce Metcalf?
Tough call right here, William. What I'd try to do, I'd get this ball down as close as I possibly could. Let's get a chip shot field goal and go to the house.
All right, so it's 2nd down and 4, 48 seconds remaining. Decker under center. The inside give goes to Todd Simpson. He breaks free. He's down to the 23-yard line, and that's good for a Laker first down, and the clock will stop momentarily as they reset the sticks.
Unbelievable play right there. Quick dive to the fullback. He takes it up the field 15 yards, and we got a first down on the 23-yard line.
Decker now, the inside give once again to Simpson, and he's pushed back and very wisely calling a timeout. That's the 2nd charge timeout for the Lakers. They have 1 remaining. No harm, no foul on that play. Still 33 seconds left, and this is one of the most improbable finishes in Laker history. 2-score lead with 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The Zizzers score 15 unanswered points, and they stop the Lakers on downs. It was a bad snap in exchange from quarterback. He's a freshman, Connor Rackley, trying to get the football to Keegan Hoops. Ball hits the turf, and Mr. Opportunity, Seth Harris, a.k.a. Buddha Buddha, Johnny on the spot, picks it up, and that's where we are at now. Camdenton alive and well. They've got it 2nd down and 11 at the 24-yard line of West Plains. One thing you have to be mindful of, you have a timeout remaining and the clock stops on a first down. So you have to give yourself time, if you don't get the first down, to call a timeout and get your field goal unit out there if you still have 1 remaining. So 2nd and 11, folks, here we go. Decker in at quarterback still. Jackson Ezard, Jake Hill, your 2 receivers. In the backfield, you have Griffin, you have Simpson. It's a pitch to Griffin. He makes his way to the 23, and he's out of bounds, so the clock will stop. He has just 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. And the Lakers really need about 6 or 7 more yards before you start thinking about a realistic field goal opportunity. If you have it at the 17-yard line, that would make it about a 34-yard field goal. Would you trust Bryce Metcalf in that situation, or would you take a shot, maybe line Decker up at quarterback? Of course, on 3rd and 10, still a play prior to decision time. Decker under center. You have Simpson and Griffin in the backfield. Play action. Decker now steps up, throws to the end zone, and it is incomplete, and I have no idea why number 84, Taylor Cornish, he must have thought it was 4th down, knocks it to the ground, and Dylan Decker's bailed out by Taylor Cornish, and Camdenton has no choice but to bring their field goal unit out onto the field, and this is going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt for Bryce Metcalf.
Unbelievable play right there, William, as you said.
So Bryce Metcalf, he's a junior from 40 yards out, 21 seconds on the clock. This place will erupt if Metcalf can connect. The hold, the kick is up. And it is wide right. Metcalf had the distance, but there's a flag down in the backfield. It's going to go against West Plains, and the Lakers are still alive. Roughing the kicker, and listen to this place erupt. And the Zizzers have given the Lakers every opportunity they could want. Now looks to be some confusion on where they'll spot the football. It's all the way down to the 11-yard line with 14 seconds left. And if you're Camdenton in this situation, you have one timeout. Maybe you center the ball where you want your field goal kicker to get to kick it from, and then you burn that timeout. But ladies and gentlemen, do you believe the suspense, the thrill, the back and forth of this ball game? It has been entertaining to say the least. And I'm glad you're watching it on Lake TV. So Decker under center. Once again, he's got Simpson and he's got Griffin. As it fakes the give now, a dangerous pitch. Griffin outside, inside the 10, inside the 5, to the house. But wait, there is a penalty on the field. We'll wait for the call. Looks like it's going against the Lakers. And it is. It's a hold, and so the touchdown's off the board. That backs him up, and it looks like we'll see Bryce Metcalf once again. Metcalf had plenty of distance on the 40-yarder. It was just wide right. So at this situation, it's going to be a shorter field goal attempt for him. But with 6 seconds, Sean, you really have to go ahead and get your field goal unit out there.
I think you're right, William. You know, that was an unfortunate call right there. They had a backside hold away from the play with the touchdown. It's coming back a little bit. Makes the field goal just a little bit longer, but let's see what happens.
So from the 14-yard line, and now all kinds of confusion as Camdenton's field goal unit comes out, and now Coach Shore calls a timeout. He's all the way out to the 10-yard, or halfway out onto the field, burns the timeout. And so I think it's decision time. Something to think about here, Sean. Now that Coach Shore called that timeout, they have no timeouts left. So if you keep your offense out on the field, it either has to be an incomplete pass or a touchdown, or it's game over, because there's only 6 seconds on the clock, and you're going to have to make a quick decision either way. I'd be surprised here if the offense stayed out on the field, because with the ball at the 14-yard line, it's going to be about a 31-yard field goal attempt. And Bryce Metcalf, call it a redemption opportunity. He pushed his 40-yard attempt just wide right. He did get roughed, and so he's going to get another chance. So the young man, the junior, Bryce Metcalf, once again has the weight of the world on his shoulders. The future of the 2016 Camdenton Lakers lies on the right leg of Bryce Metcalf. from 31 yards out to win it in the district playoff opener. And Coach Steve Airy elects to call his last timeout and do his best. His second timeout as he tries to ice the kicker. Folks, we'll stay right here, and all of a sudden the Camdenton faithful a little more rambunctious at this point in time.
Well, everybody's on their feet. You can feel the excitement in the air.
And another thing to think about here, we already did see number 7, Braden Ligyard, return a touchdown from 84 yards out on the kickoff. Now, if the field goal goes through the uprights and the clock has time remaining on it, Camdenton's going to have to kick it deep. Another thing to mention here, Sean, is the decision by Zizzer head coach Steve Airy to go for 2 and give his team the lead. Right now, this could be a tie ball game, and even if the field goal's missed, the game could be extended. Not the case. The Zizzers with the lead, and this must be converted by Bryce Metcalf if the Lakers want to continue their season. The snap, the hold by Stidham. The kick is blocked, and it is no good. And with no time on the clock, the West Plains Zizzers come into Camdenton and upset the highly favored Lakers 29-28, folks. That's a wrap for this segment of the show, folks.
A stunning, heartbreaking loss for Camdenton, losing on the last play of the game. The Zizzers win, avenging a 54-41 loss to the Lakers during the regular season. Of course, that would end the 2016 campaign for Camdenton. The Zizzers would see their season end the next week against Webb City. I'm Chris Schneider. Thank you for joining us for the LakeTV Classic Game of the Week. Be sure to join us again next time.